so very happy to be sharing the stage with Brother Brij Mohan. My history with him goes way back to the very beginning. I remember visits when Pandit Bhavan in Delhi was the only place to welcome double foreigners on their way to Madhuban. And he was kind of the presiding brother there, sometimes even reading us Murli in the morning. And what I remember is just big brother, big brother. I have 3 sisters, I never had a brother. So it was something so special to experience his warmth, his particular brand of warmth. So, Brother Brij Mohan, I would like to ask you a few administrative questions before we get into Gyan questions.
Please ask me simple questions, that's all. Okay.
They're simple. You and Brother Nirvair always go up after Baba has given us his words, and recently or Brother Nirvair has asked questions. Do both of you discuss this issue beforehand and come up with 1 or 2 questions, or is it just spontaneous?
Well, I can tell about myself only. First of all, I am very fortunate. Of course, all of us are fortunate, but I am a little more fortunate because I am able to meet all my brothers and sisters here at one place. Otherwise, if I have to go to their countries, take visa, travel, this and that, how much difficult it will be. So thanks to Baba, thanks to this Harmony Hall, and thanks to you, because you are questioning. People give more credit to Arjuna because he put good questions. So therefore, I am very happy, and the main idea is that we meet each other, get vibrations of each other. These questions are only an excuse for that, okay? Only secondary. So I have met you after many years. I was in Boston, I think. I met you in Boston? Yes. In Boston, you put me in Baba's room to sleep because there was no other room. And then there was one brother who was playing the music. He used to sleep during music. And then also I took a wrong route so that I could see certain more things.
Wait a minute. What actually happened was we drove to Rhode Island for some service there. Sister took a wrong turn, which meant we ended up on a bridge across the waterway, which was about an hour out of our way, to get off of that bridge. And I was so upset, the driver was so upset, and Brij Mohan Bhai was just so calm, saying, "It's very nice. I'm having a chance to see the scenery. I wouldn't have seen this otherwise."
Really? I remember all those things. Huh? So it shows the soul has got lot of power to remember things and enjoy good things, right? So now what was your question?
No, just an excuse to
excuse.
get you started. Just curiosity about how these questions are formed, especially because this year what we noticed was same question was asked twice. What should be the subject or the theme of this year, Baba? And first time the answer was love, second time closure or completion. So just a curiosity about why was that question asked twice, or in general, where are the questions coming from?
Okay. The thing is, those who are viewing or hearing, they thought that it is because we are asking questions, Baba is speaking. First of all, this misunderstanding should not be there. Baba is almighty. Baba can always speak. and Baba spoke also. But people all over it is first thought that Munni Bahan asked us to go to Baba, and because we asked questions, Baba spoke.
Yeah.
So this needs to be clarified first of all. But I take it as is that when the teacher teaches, in this case Supreme Teacher teaches, there is a completion of the course before the exam. Then some period is left for preparation of the students by themselves, and then the exam takes place. In this case, Baba gave us complete course, then revision course, then realization course, so many courses upon courses, just as in a 7-star hotel. So after that, nothing is left for Baba to give us. So now Baba wants us to prepare for the exam. Okay? From Baba's side, there is nothing. Now, if we want to ask anything, Baba will tell. Because Baba has been telling many times that only for my new children who come, I speak. Otherwise, to the old ones, whatever I had to say, I have said many times. Now they have to do it. So therefore, Baba was silent. Then, because Baba has keeps the utmost standards of Maryada, so Baba will honor any child's anything. So because Baba is setting examples. So if we go, anyone goes and asks Baba something, then Baba will reply. So this is the reason why this happened. And because we had to ask something, just as you are put in this chair, you have to ask something. So same position, we ask certain things. Now, but Baba replied was very significant. So now you can ask, what is your question?
Well, I mean, this idea that first time around Baba said love should be the subject, and second time he said closure, completion.
Right. So you want me to talk about love first or completion first?
Well, they're kind of
Love.
connected, aren't they?
No, I think love is a better subject.
Me too.
Okay, right. Okay. There is one thing, so I think I should look at you. There is one thing which overrides everything and which is the end result of everything, and that is love. The difference between insentient things and living things is love. Love is such a quality or power that it is a power as well as a virtue. I will explain. At confluence age, we only have powers. Power is getting the energy. Okay? And in the golden age, we only have virtues, the fruits of the powers. Okay? You don't have tolerance in the golden age. You don't have patience in the golden age. All those things, power to adjust, power to do, no. Because there is the fruit. So you have love, compassion, all those things. Sharing, cooperation, natural. But love is both in the confluence age as well as in the golden age. That is the unique quality of love. Why so? Because it is a power as well as a virtue. So it gets priority. Now in one word, what is the difference between life today and life in the golden age? What is the basic difference? Love. Love is the cement. And if you want to construct a building with sand only, it's not possible. So love is a mental sort of a feeling which gives you everything. If you want happiness, you can't have without love. If you want peace, you cannot. Nothing you can have without love. So love is one word, the pure spiritual love. As has naturally happened, all pure things have become impure with passage of time. Today Baba says everything is impure, and if you add something pure also into this, it will become impure. Like putting something into a rubbish. This is the word of today. New souls come, but instantly they become impure. A person with good, clean clothes go to a dirty area, gone. So now, today love has different meaning. Love is something which can energize someone, which can make someone enthused. Everything a person you can transfer. A patient is lying on bed in a hospital. Nothing is functioning except the eyes. It happens many times. A friend comes. How does that friend communicate? Through eyes only. He can't offer him juice, fruit, nothing. So only eyes. Because eyes can reflect love. Today love has become vicious. And today you have love for your position, your money, your anything, power. So it is not the true love. Because this love seeks money, seeks power, seeks this, seeks that. And that love gives. So all are giving. So they become givers or deities. So love is everywhere, in everything. There is love in the golden age. And today there is only selfishness in the iron age. Love is gone. So Baba says, love is the sort of a, if you say, truth is the science of life, love is the technology of life, applied science of life. So truth and love, these things are equated to God. They say, truth is God, love is God. So much so, God is many things, but they have equated these two. So truth is, of course, the being, but love is very important. So if we want all people to be all happy in all conditions, the only thing we can share is love. If you deny love to someone, it becomes different. Okay? Any questions?
I have questions.
Okay. When they start
Yeah, we
game
can
of
get
it, they
questions
say
at
love
the end.
all, then love one, two, love all. So they start with love all and they want to end it with love all. These days it doesn't end. Okay.
I was just pausing because I think those are really deep words, and it's always been a concern of mine, and I think it would be the concern of most Brahmins. This love, this to get back to love which doesn't carry any neediness, any expectation or desires. Bhattacharya said, I think the first time that he came and he'd said love should be the subject, he'd said that all are making efforts, it's just that the efforts aren't constant enough. And that's why there's still as much conflict as we see, or much clashes of sanskars, as if the efforts we're making to come back into that original relationship with each other somehow aren't constant enough. Can you give some tips that we can be working with to become more constant?
The first thing is, love is our natural quality. You don't have to make efforts for giving love or getting love. Because if your attitude is such that I have to love, okay? I have to love, I have to get love also, but no effort. If the word effort is used, the whole purpose is gone. Because nobody can make effort to give love or get love. It is not sought, it is not like that. It's for the reason that it is a virtue. Fragrance, for instance, fragrance is a virtue. Now a rose flower, fragrant original rose flower has fragrance. Does it have to make effort to give fragrance to anyone? It will go on emitting fragrance and it will remain fragrant, okay? So, if anyone wants to have fragrance, okay. If anyone is allergic to fragrance, he can close his nose and go away. But this one is giving fragrance. So, the person who loves, for him the whole world is loveful because his existence is love. The person is only sharing it. If someone wants to accept, and the proof is, here the human thinking differs. The proof is, if you put a fragrant rose in a bouquet, it will give fragrance, although by the side of it there may be a thorny twig. If you put a rose in a temple or a church, it will still give fragrance. If you put it in a rubbish bin, it will not say, now I won't give fragrance. It will still give fragrance because it is its natural nature. So therefore, if we take this attitude, I am fragrant, I offer my fragrance. If someone doesn't want it, it is their business. I mean, if sun is shining, somebody puts himself in a cave, it is not the fault of the sun. And sun will not complain that, oh, look here, I am trying to enter this cave and this fellow is hiding. So this attitude has to be changed.
Now, practically
so far as
speaking,
relationships are concerned,
yeah.
Many people think that love is actually love is like an intravenous. Love doesn't require a call bell. May I come in, sir? I am entering. No. Nobody can deny love. It will definitely enter and penetrate. But if the other person doesn't respond, I should understand why it is so. Suppose I am a diabetic. I am not supposing. Achha. So somebody offers me sweets. Okay? For my own weaknesses or reasons for my own thing, I say sorry. In fact, I want it, but there is some misfault. So therefore, I say no to the sweets offered by the other person.
Sorry, what was that?
I say no to the sweet offered by the other person.
Yeah.
So the other person thinks, look, this person I am offering him sweets, he is not taking. I have my own limitations. I may be willing to take also. There may be other detractions or pressures on me. So if we understand that anything good you give will be accepted by those who are recipients of that. If somebody is naturally angry, if you laugh at him, he will kill you. Because he will think that, look, he is going against my negative nature. If you put ice in a furnace, what will happen? It will evaporate. So therefore, we should understand why this world is a forest of thorns. Because there are few takers of flowers. So love is a very tender thing. And that thing only requires lot of protection. Just as ice requires lot of protection in a desert, but it requires no protection on the top of a hill. Rather, it you have to melt it. Similarly is the situation.
Now, what about the case of the issue being on my side, not the recipient? Have you ever found yourself disconnected from that original nature of love and needing to struggle to get back to it? And what are you doing to get yourself back to it and stay there?
These questions arise because we only see the present aspect of time. All the souls at the present have their own burdens. They are helpless. Not that they don't want to, they are bondaged. That is why they are in trouble. Even the giver and the seeker, both are bondaged. I have also my limitations. And my limitations will make my mind to offer love, but in a very mild way. It is not outgoing and very powerful love vibrations, because I have my own limitations. I will say love from 10 a.m. to 12, thereafter no love. This is what happens when the teachers invite. Our centers are open 24 by 7. But if some seeker comes as soon as you are going to retire for sleep, then what happens? You say, look, this fellow has come at this time. Please come tomorrow. He may die tomorrow or I may die tomorrow. But the thing is, that is the answer to the other questions you are coming to. But the thing is, don't we change? Because it is my limitation.
Don't be what?
Change. Don't we change our attitude because it is my limitation. Baba says, even a shopkeeper, when he wants a good client, customer, he is closing the shop. He will say, no, come on, I will give you, because he has some gain. So here, both the sides are burdened, so no true love can happen in this world 100% perfect, accepting with the Almighty, because He is free from all these bondages.
So acknowledging that kind of limitation, and then the connection to the clashes of sanskars and the conflicts that we're seeing, what are some tips out of that to contribute to the solution? Is it stepping back always, making that connection with Baba? What is it?
No. First, the word making my connection with Baba has also to be scrutinized. Did I not have connection with Baba that I am making it? Number one. It means in case of need. When you are in case of need, you are not able to make it. I know I am driving car and somebody is coming, I am going to make accident. I have all my brakes and other things, they won't function. I will be paralyzed. That is why Baba says, you have to make this stage for long time. Mm-hmm. So, the word making my connection with Baba means there was every chance and opportunity for this thing, calamity, to happen. If I had in the beginning my connection with Baba always, this won't have happened. So what we do, this is a very good question it is, and very good thing comes out of that. All Brahmins, whenever they find that they have not succeeded in anything, they should check what was the reason. And the reason would be, I am using my own energy, my own power to do that. If I had Baba with me, this won't have happened.
Exactly.
You see, and I have seen many times, important thing was going to happen. I decided to be in full yoga. Suddenly I dozed for half a second and I found that thing failed. Because it was in the drama. But the fact of the matter is, if Baba is with us, then there can be no failure. In one Murli, Baba has said, all of you, my children, challenge the world that in 1 second you can have liberation. It is our challenge. But why it is not happening over the years, even your own liberation? So Baba says, when I take you as my children, adopted children, at that time itself I give you divine eye of wisdom. Okay? And with this divine eye, if you see, knowledge is only A and B.
Knowledge is only?
A and B. Aleph and Be. Mm-hmm. Creator and creation. That is the knowledge. So it takes only 1 second. Creator and creation, seed and the tree, everything comes to your mind. Yoga, what is meditation? Me and Baba, Baba and me. Finish. That also takes only 1 second. And what is inculcation of divine virtues? As soon as you know I am a king's princess, you have all the rights as a king's princess. Instantly you get all the rights and all your thinking is royal, naturally. So when you become God's children, so all those virtues are naturally, you have to behave like God's children. It will naturally come to you. And service, whatever you have to pass on. How much time it takes to pass on your purse to another person? Second. So that's all. But Baba says, because you don't first put yourself in the state, that state, sit on the throne of your own self, then all these things don't serve you. So therefore, the path is easy, but we take to our own ways. We are thinking, why bother Baba? I am a grown-up child. Why should I bother Baba for anything? Baba says, I am not bothered at all. But you are losing, just as a person under parents' guidance is cared by parents. Little child, he doesn't use his own mind. But when we grow up, we start using our own mind. So our happiness is gone, our love is gone. If you practically see school children going in a school bus and your car is following them, you can easily notice that. Children will wave at you, they will smile at you, and they will go on doing all those good things till their bus turns or you turn. And if a grown-up is there and he looks at your car by your side, you will come out and say, what is wrong with you? Are you crazy? So this is the difference. Baba says, be children. Now I am 84 of this body, but I am a child. As soon as I start thinking, I will be in trouble. So in this whole institution, the universally run, but Dadi Janki does. She says, what I do? The only thing is, child of Baba. Baba is doing, I am instrument.
Does this kind of move into the field of making Baba mine? Because recently in Amurli, Baba was saying that he comes and makes us his, and then we make him ours. What is that? That I make him mine after he's made me his.
You see who is bigger of the two? Baba, he is father, I am child. Who is to take the first step? Who produces the child? Child produces the father or father produces the child? So naturally first he will say, he will adopt us. Normally adoption is done of a poor one by a rich one. No rich child is going to be adopted by poor parents. And all this process is adoption only. Even in the Lokik world, husband and wife only adopt each other. They don't belong to the same family. The system starts from there. So he adopts us. And then we wonder what has happened. Because it is beyond our conception. Who is adopting us and what is in store for us and sometimes we get mad. And we start disbelieving because it is so much. No?
Nice to get that acknowledgement from a senior.
So that is the reason. Then we have to, the more we get, every day Baba is telling, look what Baba is giving, look Baba. But so that we can comprehend and experience. That is
so it's also kind of the journey of believing all of this and accepting it into my life.
And second thing is, knowledge says Baba does not accept every Tom, Dick and Harry. Although we are Tom, Dicks and Harrys today. But Baba knows who are these souls. These are those souls only spread all over the world who were in the golden age. They have got the propensity, the inclination to be adopted. So Baba knows very well whom to adopt. Even a rich person goes to an orphanage. He adopts only one child. How does that happen? There are hundreds of children. So some child just catches his cloth. So he feels, oh, like that. You know, it normally happens. It is the karmic account basically, but ours is also that.
I think you've kind of answered this, but just kind of to unpack this other arena, Baba says, don't worry.
Don't
Worry.
and be happy. Right.
And be happy.
Don't worry,
Which is
be
your
happy,
specialty.
don't hurry, be happy. Now how we look at each other? We look at each other as Baba's children, as of today, but more than that, as those of golden age. Baba says, today somebody you may not be liking personally, but you have to be with that soul in different costumes, Satyuga and Treta both. So please take care of that. Don't look at today's situation. The first thing is Baba makes us Trikal-darshi. We must look at the past, present and future to get a solution to our questions. No question will remain. Simple. Because only when we look at present, we get deceived.
That's a big word. When we look at the present, we get deceived. We get deceived so much. It's still like maybe 90% of the time
When
we're
one
still
gets
in deception.
deceived, one gets deceived, small or big, totally. If we can be deceived for a little thing, we can, first we are tested whether I can be deceived for a little thing, then the other one knows. Make him bankrupt.
But I mean, it's huge. I mean, every single time I lose my love, or there's some challenge in being able to come into that right attitude, it's because I'm in the world of deception.
Yes.
It happens so much.
If you sow a rose seed in a heap of rubbish, what will it produce?
Good flower.
And fragrant.
Yeah.
The foul-smelling rubbish where you will pass with a hanky, it has no life, no soul. Still it can produce. And how about us, master creators, Master Sarv Shaktivan? He can change the whole world from thorns to flowers. And I am stuck with one thing that, oh, I am flower, this person is not appreciating me. Why should I need appreciation at all?
Is that it? Is that the seed that I'm trying to be good, I'm trying to be loving, and it's not being appreciated?
No, why trying? Thing is, Baba says, you are my ambassadors. You need not even get into argument with anyone to convince him about your Gyan. You are my ambassador, you are highly empowered. Just be on your throne. They should come to you to seek love just as moths come to the lamp, or you should run after them. Why should I be offering love to people? Because they may be having their own karmic account, they may be having their own detractions. I may be very genuine, but they have their own limitations. Say, in a shop, big shop, there is a very expensive gown. Everybody
Expensive what?
Dress.
Dress.
Queen's dress. Everybody will appreciate, but everybody will not buy it. Or there is a diamond shop and there is a grocery shop. The people will be crowding the grocery shop, but how many visit the diamond shop and how many buy? It's a diamonds. So if we remain in that state, sun never runs after to offer its rays to the people. That I am bright, I can give you life and all that. No, they face the sun.
So it's about self-talk. The way we're going to keep talking to ourselves to move ourselves towards that pure soul-conscious love, because it seems like such a long journey, human love to soul-conscious, godly, spiritual love.
Baba says it is our own imperfection that people are not attracted spiritually towards us. We have some likes and things here. We think this world also has something good. Once we understand that this world has nothing good, we accept that there is nothing bad in the heaven, but we don't accept that nothing good in the hell. Still we think there is something good. That is the problem. Our brother and sister, please ask them, are they bored?
Are you cold? Are you okay? Yes. I don't know about you, but this is kind of like a dream come true for me, because ever since I was a Brahmin, I wanted to buttonhole a senior and get all this information about love, because it's so important. Is there some secret to speeding up my success in activating that original nature? Have you uncovered some secrets about this?
You know, everything is registered in our mind. Okay?
Everything is what?
Registered in our mind.
Registered in our mind.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. All your physical things, material things, your relationships, everything, your attainments, your failures, everything is registered in your mind. Okay? So, take that mind is a temple or a church, okay? Very sacred place, because everything is registered here. Now, what will you allow to enter your mind depends on you. If you leave it open, all good things, bad things, they enter your mind, then it's not, you will not ever be always enthused. Some good things come, you will feel happy. Some bad things come, you will be like waves, wavering. But if we little bit check, things are many in the world, but what I should allow to enter my mind and what not. Another thing, I have so many sanskaras, but what I should allow to emerge and what not. The problem is solved.
Takes a lot of power.
Huh?
It takes
no
a lot
power,
of power.
only attention. Little bit of attention. It is simple. No power is required. In your house, do you allow everyone to enter? All dogs, animals and all unwanted people? No. I have gone to US. First you have to speak. I am so and so. Then only they will open the door. Huh? So we take so much care. How about our mind? Anything, any storm can enter, any tsunami can enter, and like that. That is the problem. So even the precious things that we collect there, if a flood comes in your house, so what happens? All your precious things are also gone. That is the problem. So BKs collect so many precious things. But then we don't take care. They are kept safely. Some damage comes, some virus comes, something like that. We don't even know. Because if you don't take care of your things every day, your books may be getting termite and like all those things. So we have to be keeping it alive. That is why Baba says, daily murli, daily gyan. Sometimes you will find in the morning yoga, suddenly you remember, you were forgetting something. So what is that? Clarity. So clarity means cleanliness. In the physical sense, it is cleanliness, clarity. So how will clarity come? So Baba says, the most damaging thing is waste thoughts.
Yeah.
And every day Baba is saying, control your mind, bring it round politely, lovefully, and put it to certain places, situations for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Even today morning, when in Shantivan, Amrit Vela Baba said the same thing. I want to see you in 1 second. Please have your controlling power, ruling power, and once for 2 minutes only in Paramdham. Just this was what Baba spoke in meditation. And all of us, and we found mind is detected here, but Baba put us to attention, we enjoyed a lot, felt very powerful. So if we do that, everything is the mind, but mind has so much, that you can be wasting time for 2 hours imagining, like dreaming. So, not allowing anything undesirable in our mind, not allowing anything undesirable to emerge in my mind and trying to focus my mind here and there. As Baba has said, 5 places which are good for you. Never in Iron Age, never in Israel or anywhere where I live, because it became localized. So I have got knowledge from Golden Age to end of confluence. So much knowledge in a point. History, time factor, and Param Dham to this world, geography, again in a point only. But in that point, what should emerge? If there is so much mess up, I don't know what is what, then wrong thing will emerge, and that is the problem. So that is it. So sometime I miss my meditation thinking I am doing important work, or I do something which I could postpone, thinking this is important. So this is now Baba says saying, think that you are dead, gone to Paramdham even for 1 minute in between. So then you will feel that I am different.
That's it, that's the practice. I was reading an old class by Dadi Gulzar, and she was saying that at the end we'll be tested in 4 ways. 2 of those ways is the fearsome form of Maya, and the fearsome sanskaras will emerge in her last attempt to defeat Baba's children.
Baba says Maya only fills the vacuum. As soon as you leave your chair empty, Maya will sit.
Yeah. So that's it.
We are allowing Maya to enter.
How do you not allow her? What do you do?
Baba said, be busy. And we have got so much work to be busy. Baba has put us so much responsibility on us that the liberation of the whole world depends on our connection. Baba can do it, but Baba says, through you I have to do it. So you can be busy day, night, whenever you wake up, again that thing should come, nothing else.
That's
so,
nice.
So much busyness that you don't have even a second to do anything else unless you have some distractions.
Yeah. So it's this awareness of my Brahman
Responsibility.
life, responsibility.
Yeah. And because each bit of responsibility is going to be rewarded so much.
Mm-hmm. Nice. I want to switch over a little bit, Brother Bijmohan, because the thing is that you knew Brahma Baba, you were with Brahma Baba, and in terms of completion, you would definitely have had such experiences as Brahma Baba reached that stage. Can you talk to us about it?
About Brahma Baba's completion or about our completion?
Whatever.
Okay. You see, who completed first of all in our whole history of the yajna? Who completed first of all? Who?
Brahma Baba?
No. The mother, Mateshwari. She completed first of all. You know? Why so? And completion does not just mean leaving your body. Dadi Janki will complete last of all. Doesn't matter. But the thing is, it has got a deep meaning.
Yeah.
Anybody can leave body. I say I am ever ready because it is not in my control to leave my body. When I leave my body, what is my state? And the Mateshwari did not leave the body just because she went early. Mm-hmm. She is going to be Sri Lakshmi. She is going to be Radhe, next to Baba. Sometime Baba says, I am next to her. How did she do that? That is important for us. I can describe to you how Brahma Baba left the body, what were his last years. That is only history. That is not going to help us. Because it is history. If somebody reads the history of independence of India, he cannot make his own country independent by reading that history. So the basic thing is what were the factors. Even now Baba has said completion. What does Baba mean by completion?
Yeah.
You know, there are two things. One is completion of time. Say, everything has a time limit, everything has a time. You can give some grace period, but after all the time has to end. So one is completion of time, and we all know the state of the bird, the time of completion of Sangam Yuga now is almost complete. But more than that, that is general. But more than that, my completion, our own completion.
Yeah.
And what does completion means? See, that just doesn't mean that in certain things or in certain time, no. Complete is complete. And Baba always used the word full. Love, full. Peace, full. Everything. The full. Complete and full. So each one of us have our own role in the drama, no doubt. None is comparable, but to my own role, I have to be full. So this involves not looking at anybody else's role, what they are doing, what they did, what they will, no matter. We are in a gathering, but each one has to do their own thing. So it involves so many things. To be with and to be alone all at the same time. So in one word, Baba has said, if you want to check your completion, just go along the drama as it plays and see that in all situations of the drama, you are comfortable, you are master. That is the test. Say, right from morning up to evening of even one day, am I going along the drama? Do I feel uncomfortable or more related at certain places? Up to what extent I took myself as an instrument when I got involved. So, totally disinvolved like Baba comes. And doing things also, this is required of us. Because completion, if I take a long-term goal, that won't work. It's going to be instant. So many times I felt things don't happen. I want it to happen. I feel disturbed. And I myself notice I should not be disturbed. Then where is my knowledge? I have a lot of knowledge to speak, but in little thing I got disturbed. Why? Why was I not comfortable? Same thing, same situation. If my mind liked those things, I will be comfortable. Say if I am made to sit, I start feeling uncomfortable after 3 hours. But if I am made to sit to the thing I like, I am seeing a cultural program, I don't feel uncomfortable. Why so? So I have to make myself comfortable in this sitting also.
Yeah.
I wake up 3 a.m. if something I liked was to happen. And now if somebody tells me to wake up 3 a.m., it takes me effort. Why so? And I know it is a related thing, it is more important. I say, I love Baba, Baba, Mera Pyara Baba, Meetha Baba. But with what intensity? Dadi Janki, when she speaks Mera Baba, her voice is at peak. And we say Mera Baba from here. Difference? All Dadis, you see, they know nothing else in the whole world what is happening, who is Mr. Trump, who is Mr. So-and-so. They only know Baba and children,
from the heart.
Nothing else, from the heart.
Yeah. So basically, we could say that we need to be sure that we like even situations which the world would call challenging, conflictual, problematic, but all this knowledge and all my yoga should make me comfortable in it.
No, they won't arise. Thing is, When Baba says completion, how I take it, I know that in certain situations I was faltering.
I was
Faltering, not doing properly.
faltering. Hmm.
Everyone knows. So Baba says, completion means we have been postponing our change. You understand? Everybody will be experiencing. Supposing I spend time in reading a newspaper. Brahma Baba also used to read newspaper. But how much of newspaper should be read? Okay? So I was also reading newspaper. I was fond of cricket game. And whenever there will be India's cricket match, I will read it full and enjoy. It may be South Africa or Australia. Now when Baba said change, complete, I know that Brahma Baba will never side with India or Australia or this, all are Baba's children. But I was lax about it. When Baba says complete means, this was in my mind, no, I am not doing the right thing. Then I said, Baba has allowed the sports to, but Baba allowed in certain cases at certain times, not now. The end is coming and I am watching cricket, this is not good. And I saw Ramesh Bhai's personal case. When Ramesh Bhai was very unconscious, not in good shape, a cricket match was going on. So they knew Ramesh Bhai also like me. So they switched on the TV, and for a little time Ramesh Bhai relaxed. So the doctor said, oh good, cricket has come to the rescue of Ramesh Bhai. On that occasion I thought, okay, it is okay, but at this time, this diversion, if it happened to me every day, how much time I am losing. So therefore I decided completion means, we all know, we may be spending a little more time in anything or taking time to sleep. All those imperfections, we know them. Or taking shower for a long time, anything. So all those little things, I was doing, chatting with people more time. So Baba has now saying, creator, creator, creator. Everything we have to get from the creator. Nothing creation can pass on to each other. You can relax, you can spend your time. And some people come to ORC and go to Agra to see the Taj Mahal. So those things may be good at a time, now not. So Creator is giving us to make us master seed. So no creation is giving nothing to anything. Come to Israel, brother, this and that. Okay. But this brother is not going to do anything in Israel more than you can do. And earlier we thought this person, the idea is creator. So we were not, when we get tense and when we get angry, the BKs, when we get disappointed, the real thing is when we miss our progress. Yeah. I miss the class. I come to Amritville, I am not accurate. Or I am eating food, I got more involved. So these things are very important to completion. Say, I am told tomorrow I have to leave my body. Be careful. So what I will do at that time, I should now do because it requires a long time of practice to reach that. It won't happen suddenly. But that completion time will come suddenly. So therefore, to me the meaning of completion is, wherever I felt in my heart, conscience said, this is not good for you. But I did it thinking that other BKs are doing nothing wrong and all that. The mother never did it. So she didn't waste even a second. Whatever Baba said, even those situations were not there. Go and meet the sadhus. But she emerged those situations and completed herself. So completion means we all know here I am not doing what a BK should do. I should not only, Baba said, check and change fully, not postpone. We have been postponing. Okay, I will do this. So this is not required.
So I just have a few vocabulary words I'd like to clear with Brother, but then we can open it up in case anybody else has some questions. Is that okay, Brother Brij Mohan?
Huh?
Okay. I want to clear a few vocabulary words with you.
Right.
You know, sometimes Baba says, donate devices.
Yes.
So could you talk to us about exactly how we donate to Baba devices? I have 2 or 3 more. Should I give them all to you, or you want them one by one?
You know, the word donate means willingly doing something. Donation is not compulsory. It is not a tax. It is nobody wants you to do it. Even yourself you want to get rid of vices, they won't go. But once you donate, which means you are prepared to donate. And once a loan given has to be paid back, but a donation is done once for all. So it's a very soft and very polished and a very appropriate word for us to do it easily, voluntarily, willingly, gracefully.
Again and again.
Gracefully. You are not donating money or anything, there you can get ego. But here Baba says, donate, and to whom? Just imagine. He is seeking, God is seeking donation from us. So this word, if you really use it, and once you donate, and to whom you have donated, even if one donates money to a temple or a church, the feeling is like that. Some people even give their children to donate their own money so that children also become fortune. So this donation word is very nice.
Use the word feeling. It's a feeling, isn't it? Well, this maybe connects to the next one, because Baba says, remember him with a lot of love and affection. He used that word the other day, affection.
You know, affection is something.
I think you just demonstrated it, basically.
Yes. Affection is to the near and dear ones. Love can be to a wider number of people. More affection. And when they say your closest relation, so we use 3 words, dear, dearer and dearest. Okay? And we use dearest for Shiv Baba. Dear can be many, but dearest is only one. So therefore, affection, not only distant feeling, because Baba has come here, but to do that you require to be soul. As soon as we become body, then you know it doesn't happen. Soul. And then put at because Baba has adopted us. Sometimes we start feeling Baba does not like me. I did this thing, I did this mistake, and I did not obey Baba, Baba does not like me. That also is not affection. Baba's affection is unconditional. You see, a child may get many times dirty, a child may get, but about the mother, she doesn't see the dirt of the child, she sees to clean it.
Baba's also,
Every time Baba will say, okay, let the past be. Now, always say, Forget the past, now.
Yeah.
So this is affection.
Yeah.
Even in the last Murli which you are talking, Baba said, what happened earlier never said. If you want today to be like Baba, then you have to emerge all your qualities and act like Baba.
It's like
This is specifically said.
we're not forgiving ourselves, basically.
No question of forgiving is a different word. He doesn't forgive. A mother does not forgive the child.
Right. Accepts. Just accepts.
You must have been mother in some. You must have also been mother in some verse.
Okay. I hope so.
Definitely. Why you see the drama? I have not been mother. How I am talking? Because I am taking myself a child, and then I also must have been mother in all those 84 births sometimes.
For sure you would
So
have been
this
a
is
mother.
also getting away from body consciousness. Sometimes we stick to our present. If I start thinking I am a brother, in this Brahma Kumari's brothers have no place. But I think I am not a brother. I have never been a brother also. Brahma Baba was also male. So it gives me equality. Otherwise I will not be conversing with you. I will be sitting there.
That's how I know
So you have to emerge your that position in which recently Asha Ben talked to Dadi Gulzar on phone. She told me, Dadi, what stage is the best? So Dadi said, whatever situation comes, I change myself to that stage. That is the best. This is Dadi told 2 days back to Asha Ben on phone. Brahma Baba also did the same thing. Hundreds of souls came, rich, poor, young, old, but how Baba never let them feel I am big, I am small. The quality is now, so many our brothers, sisters are there. Physically we are not with them. So how can we, if Baba can transfer his love and affection to them, why can't I? So I should never feel strange, this and that, this is this country, because that is now only. So if we are in original state, we are different.
Yeah.
So Baba said, never just say I am soul. I am that soul.
Okay, one last vocabulary word here. Baba had also mentioned recently, when children remember the father, he gives them a searchlight. Can you
Yes.
talk to us about the searchlight?
Yes. Yes. It is very important. Searchlight is the spiritual power coming out of purity and then kindness and detachment. That is the power Brahma Baba used to give to the souls of the world. Baba says, I have placed you at the highest position because such light is given from a higher position. Okay? Normally there are towers at the airports and like that. But I have placed you because you are representing me at the highest position. And what is that highest position? In geography it is Param Dham, if you take 3 words. And in history it is confluence. Okay? So I have placed you at the highest position from where you can give searchlight to the whole world. So Baba says, be with me, because our battery is limited. Be with me take power from me and give to the whole world. This is what they need. This Gyan will not go to everyone, and everyone is not going to the gold and silver ages. But all souls are my children for Param Dham, for liberation from trouble. And they are calling, they are invoking you. Because they invoked last cycle also. Every cycle when they find nothing, God alone, they say. So you have to, in the morning, Baba says especially, the morning hours when you meditate, you be in that position and give rays. That is spiritual rays of what you call a light, spiritual searchlight to the whole world, because there is either lot of cruelty going on, lot of impurity going on, and also the devotees are seeking you. You know, they are playing drums, they are playing shonks, and they are even, there is one thing called chimta. In one Murli Baba said, even they are doing that to call you. So you must not think it is for you only. Your own elation. The Gyan is actually meant for others. And I want you not to be perfect and then give, start giving wherever you are. And that is actually, our work is only, our obligation is over only if we give to others. In the process, we will automatically feel happy.
That connects to the busyness. If we keep ourselves busy in this.
Busy is a much lower word. This is our actual real responsibility.
Yeah.
People are crying, and we can only make them peaceful, reach their minds, reach Baba's power to them. And we are sleeping, thinking that, oh, okay, nice. So,
That's right.
Baba used to even wake up at nights. You know Brahma Baba. He will get up. He will hardly sleep. He said, anybody who has such responsibility, if the commander-in-chief of an army which is at war, will he sleep? This Baba used to say.
Okay. So, does anybody have any other questions or thoughts that they'd like our brother to unpack a bit?
This is Matthias from Switzerland, Zurich. I would like to come back to your example with the cricket. How literally should we take that? Is there a risk that we become very dry when with every little things we start questioning ourselves, is this really using the time in an accurate way when I read this and when I do that? Because these questions can come up actually many times during the day. Should I do this? Should I spend this minute with this? Or is this wasting time?
Actually, when we shift our values, when our shift our use of time, it is not on anybody's direction. It is our own appreciation. So therefore, I gave my own example, but everybody have their own examples. Baba says the most entertaining thing, the most enriching thing is something that doesn't tire you at all. You know, one quality of Brahma Baba was, he was tireless. Even you can see Dadi Janki, at her this age, she is tireless in a sense. So I also feel tireless many times. The reason is, one requires recreation or entertainment or diversion of the mind if one is not happy with their own lifestyle, isn't it? People go to clubs, people see movies, or people watch sports, whatever. Some of those are innocent recreations in the worldly sense. But in fact, this knowledge is so enriching, so refreshing, that you require very little sleep. In fact, when you are don't require, you are not tired at all. So the reason for tiring are two, three. In the worldly sense, if you overcome anger, 80% you can become tireless. Number two, if the any BK follows all the normal routine of the BKs, he will not be tired. But if he misses anything, his mind will be tired. So therefore, these recreations are for those who really have no valuable thing to do. You see, many times in our offices, the office pays you double money if you overstay, or it pays you double money on a holiday. So many people give up the holiday because they want money. So that is only money. Here, it is so much, if you get involved into a single point of knowledge, you get so much enjoyment that you don't require any other diversion. So you don't feel boredom. Actually, this is a real auxiliary of life. So therefore, you have to see that. I will give you one example. I was taken to Switzerland by one sister to speak at some UN office. The subject was peace. Is peace possible? That was the subject. Okay. First I thought of preparing. Then I thought, BK never prepare. If they prepare, they get limited. But if you are put to something, you automatically select. So in that conference, I spoke one thing which I was not aware myself, and that is time moves forwards. Time always moves forwards. Now from that I concluded so many things, that if my body is old, I want to be a child, a boy, young boy. This world is old, all government wants to make it new, okay? But the mistake they are doing is, they want to go backwards. You see, now 2018 has come, the next year will be 2019, it won't be 2017, okay? So in that way, Baba has taught us to move forwards. So we are only thinking of the next world, next thing, everything for hence. We are not trying to correct this word, that we will teach value. So like that point fascinated me. I developed so many things. So in short it is, and one thing more which Baba is telling these days. So Baba says that finally the destruction is through fire. A lighthouse gives you light. But the purification by the process of destruction is through fire only. The whole world also, what you do normally also, all the rubbish that you collect in the morning, dry leaves, etc., you collect, put a matchstick fire. So Baba has said, I have been teaching you Gyan, which is like water and all that, but water purifies the thing but gets dirty itself. So you have to be fire. So these days Baba is talking of volcanic yoga, like that. So fire can be created out of yoga also. You know, when you have intense love for any cause, say you may be a terrorist even, going to throw a bomb somewhere. You have intense feeling, whether right or wrong, and you don't care for anything, not for your own life, and you succeed in that. So, love going to the extent of fire, and Baba gives the example of fish. A fish out of water, how it feels, flutters. So that fire of love, if you create, then everything will be totally changed, completely changed. To what I call my nature today. Today I may be thinking, I require this and that. But if you change my nature and my aim, I may think those things are for children, not for me. You see?
Yeah.
So shifting of values when it takes place with understanding, then this problem will not arise.
Very deep answer. Okay, I'm seeing the time.
Una curiosidad acerca de Brahma Baba y el periódico. ¿Esto era un hábito que lo mantuvo siempre, leer el periódico? Y también, ¿qué piensa el hermano Bri acerca de que un brahmin hoy lea el periódico? ¿Eso tiene significado importante o no? ¿O solamente lo responde como lo del cricket, que son los valores lo que cuentan?
The sister asked about Baba used to read the newspapers, and that just was an habit. And the second question is, what does it mean to be a Brahmi, and what is your opinion about to read newspapers and news and everything?
And the thing is, we should not take anything mentioned about Baba literally, because Baba read newspaper, and we should read newspaper or not. Baba used to say, now say Pope came to India, to Bombay. Baba read in newspaper and gave Murli on that. One of the religious leaders of India went on a fast unto death. Baba read that and gave Murli on that. So therefore, there is a purpose. This is what I say. Baba did not take more than 1.5 minutes to go through the newspaper, so that today's situation, just as somebody brings a situation and Baba can guide children about that. Sometimes the government, now there is money demonetization. So Baba, unless knows, will not tell. So for essentials, Baba will just glance through the newspaper. He used to say there is a way of doing everything. So we should not take, a BK should read or not. If it is, something is needed to be done in service, then you read newspaper. Now I read in newspaper that in Cape Town, the water shortage is very much. I read headlines. Perchance, a couple came from Cape Town, doctors, who have had a mission to me on the same day. And I told them, they said, we are from Cape Town. I said, oh, where there is water shortage. So they felt very related, that this person is how much concerned with my country that he knows about water shortage. So for such purposes only we do it. Otherwise we are not. So that is why I said, total detachment from this world. But if you pick up something which helps people to understand things, only to that extent. So there is no such thing. As far as possible, a BK who is not concerned with these things or not at any point of service, they need not waste their time on that. I also used to read like Baba, but because I was interested in sports, so I will go through that detail. So now I have stopped. I used to sing also. Even I was official singer of Baba. I have stopped singing also.
You've stopped?
Nowhere I sing now. I have told them, please, that role is over. So what to do? You are going to become like fire and you are singing. No, two things won't go together.
Okay. Yes, Celia.
Now, what did that sister say? This brother I could understand. A sister also said something.
No, she was speaking in her language and he was translating.
Acha.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Om Shanti, Brother Brij Mohan Bhaiji. I'm Celia from Malaysia. Just the other day, Baba said that accurate remembrance is when we have maturity,
Yes.
patience, and understanding. Understanding we do know, but what about maturity and patience? Can Brij Mohan Bhaiji share something with us?
That was on my list too, actually, I forgot.
Some people are mature, but they don't know they are mature, they should understand.
Okay, what about patience?
She has been waiting for long for this question. She is also patient, but she thinks she is not.
No, really, what does it mean to remember Baba with patience?
A person was impatient. Somebody said, remember God to give you patience. He said, oh God, give me patience, but please hurry up. Dadi Janki mentions these words, 5 words he always says. Purity, patience, maturity, then humility. And one more she says about what you call khush rehna, huh? Madhurta, yes, madhurta. सत्यता, धैर्यता, गंभीरता और नम्रता और मधुरता. So she says. So she has explained this many times. We have patience means, I tell you, okay sister, although you are very patient, you are not the other type of patient, but I will tell you about patience. Patience means to go as per drama. This is the brief reply. So if you are hurried or worried or concerned why drama is moving slow or fast, then you have to check that.
Yeah.
This impatient, many foreign countries there are lifts, fast lifts with many stories. So people cannot be patient till it comes down. So they have a shop by the side serving Coca-Cola, chocolate. They know that this person will not wait but go there at least to pass the time. And some people in a traffic jam also, they keep on pressing their horn as if their horn will move the other cars. So this is expression of impatience. But Maya is teaching them patience compulsorily.
Yeah.
But they don't learn as per Gyan. Each one is learning cooperation, patience, but with a difficult way. When something is there, trouble, they cooperate. Isn't it? Say 10 people have to go in a lift and there are 100, so they will cooperate. Similarly, they will be patient to wait, but that is under compulsion. That is not donation. This is donation.
But to remember Baba with patience?
Huh? No.
Because he said,
with love.
remember me with
Patience
patience. Yeah.
is only used in golden. Is there patience needed? In golden age, is patience needed? No. Then why not? Because there is love.
Okay.
Love removes all distances.
Okay.
All-
That's a good answer.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, time
Yeah,
over. Huh?
that's it. Yeah, remember him with love. It's kind of just
love
unpacking it.
Baba.
Yeah,
Baba's love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Faith. Okay, so I must put this in because it's just in the back of my throat ever since he walked through the door and I saw him behind stage. I'd like to give Brother Brij Mohan a big hug on the behalf of all of us. He's a very huggable.